this way, actually. Yo, big shout out to you. Big shout out to you for joining in, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is. It's Ten Haggy time. It's Ten Haggy time, and we're about to talk about the brilliance of Ten Hag and talk about how we're feeling about this game real quick. And my goodness, I hope to be joined by the one and only, the incredible Planet Faz. Hopefully he'll be here. Oh, Nile in the building. Shout out to you, Nile. Says big ups. I've got the power. Oh, guess what? Actually, he might even be here right now already. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, hold on.
Here we go.
That's Planet Fast right there. Is that the man himself?
How you doing, man? How you doing? Can you hear me?
Yo, I can hear you. I can hear you, brother. How
Cool,
are
cool,
you?
cool. Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good. You know, it's match day, so you know what that means, man. I can't be late. Ten Hag about to find me, bro.
No, you cannot be late, bro. I feel you. It's the match build up right now. What is Fast doing on a match build up right now?
The
What's
match
going on?
build up. First and foremost is make sure I get up, make sure I don't pull a Rashford, and I'm caught lacking. Make sure I get because obviously, as you know, the weather, gotta stay ready for the weather. Then get to the game, which I'm gonna do now. Hopefully I can just give you a little bit of my walk as I go to the game. If we're still live, then and yeah, get my match day squad. After the match day squad, then it starts the behind the scenes editing and etc. Once I'm done doing that, then we just wait. Then we just wait till kickoff, man.
Bro.
Then we just wait till kickoff.
Kickoff, bro. It's FA Cup quarterfinal. Are you excited or what?
Can I be honest? I'm always nervous. Every match day, I'm nervous.
Nervous?
Every match day I'm nervous because when you go to the stadium, the build up.
Look at the screen, fans. Why are you nervous?
Heisenberg.
Okay. You saying when you go to the stadium? Go ahead.
When you go into the stadium, it's always going to be a nervy feeling, you know. It's always going to be like the build up, the noise of the people, the environment. It's always going to have a little impact on you. Always.
That's why you're not playing professionally, Fast, because you are overwhelmed by the occasion. You have to just take this day, just a chill day. It's just another day, you know, when there's
but not
people
just that, because you have to think some of our superstars are not available today.
Bro, tell me. Let's get into it and tell me. Yeah, I mean, we have a long, long list of like actual starters that are not available.
Yeah, but some of our superstars are not available.
Who's not around?
I'm a bit, you know, I'm a bit taken back by that as well. I mean, Casemiro's not there, Garnacho's not there. Just to start with, Antony, I don't know what's going on.
And by the way, Ozzy on Garnacho, he's the one that bailed us out last time versus Fulham.
Yeah, and so did
that
Antony.
Last minute goal,
and Antony as well. You know, Antony's so crucial for us as well. He's helped us during the knockout stages as well this season. So, yeah, without them guys, it's gonna be tough.
Faz, you know what I just realized? It's actually Garnacho and Eriksson who helped us out last time with goals versus Fulham. You know, so it's actually a crucial absentee list, and it is Faz. You are absent now. You Faz is away.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, you're here.
Cool. Yeah.
But it was
Eriksson and Garnacho who helped us in the last one, and then it was Antony who helped us in the one before, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one to see who's gonna be our savior this time round. You know, who's gonna save us this time round.
So I guess the question is, Instead of leaving us, who what's going to happen with Andres Pereira is enjoying life at Fulham,
You know how
and
crazy it is. Only last night I was watching back Andres Pereira's some of his highlights in 2019 when he was with us. I mean, this kid has gone on leaps and bounds with Fulham, and I would not be surprised if the likes of Liverpool or like a Tottenham, someone around the big teams, Newcastle,
Mhm,
if a team who needs a bit more creativity go and put
mhm,
in a bid for this kid. This kid is on absolute smoke right now in the Premier League. I mean, with the right people around him, with the right players around him, he can do madness. And I remember I was just watching back. I think it was Manchester United versus Chelsea in
yeah,
2019, and Pereira's right foot, he was whipping balls and crossing balls in from all areas,
yeah,
absolutely all areas.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm very interested to see him back in Old Trafford. And you know how players are. Players who played for us before, they come
Mhm.
back to Old Trafford and they start dropping Ballon d'Or performances.
They
They
got that
drop
extra
Ballon d'Or.
motivation.
Yeah, they drop Ballon d'Or performances. So I hope that's not the case. I hope that's not the case. But yeah, I mean, Ten Hag had him in PSV as well as a youth
Hmm.
player. So
Hmm.
I don't know how much he knows about him, but he said in the press conference that I'm glad he's excelled since then.
Hmm.
I'm
Hmm.
glad he's
Hmm.
excelled since then. But yeah, I'm excited to see him. But look, it's always when you go to a game, when you go to a sporting event. For me,
Yeah.
I'm not, and I don't drink alcohol during game day or anything, so it's not like I can calm my nerves down. I think
Yeah.
it's always that you guys see it differently on the TV, but in the stadium,
Yes.
let's say someone did a bad pass in the first 5 minutes. You're like, oh man, he's moaning and blah blah
Yeah.
blah, and his nerves kicking in, and if they have a positive attack or a positive situation, you start
Yeah.
feeling a bit on the edge. um yeah, yeah, I get butterflies, man. I always do.
Bro, I hear you. I hear you. Somebody that actually I'm also scared of is William. We know William is we're facing, this Fulham team when some of our players are catching form.
Yeah.
so so William and Mitrovic, who are you scared of the most?
Yeah, I'm not. It's not that I'm scared of anyone in particular. Fulham, they're not gonna damage or be a damaging team. As one player, they don't have one player. It's togetherness that they have.
Hmm. Hmm.
It was togetherness that won them the championship last season as well, with Marco
True.
Silva, and now you have to see we've had players subtracted and they've had players added. That's what you have to realize.
Facts.
We've had
Facts.
Casemiro subtracted. We've had Garnacho subtracted. They've had Paulinho added to the team. They've had a
Mm.
rest. We've
So
just played
those
a couple of days
strengthening.
ago. I don't know when
Yeah.
Fulham's last game was. I don't think it was 3 days ago. I don't think Fulham's last game was 3 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. Our last game was just
Man.
a couple of days ago. So
Yeah, 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 yeah. They actually they played versus Arsenal on Sunday, March 12th. So yeah,
oh my God, so
that's
they had time.
yeah. So they
They
had
had
time
time
to
to
rest.
rest. They had time to
So yeah,
rest. They had time to witness us cause problems in Betis.
yeah,
They had time to
yeah.
analyze us a lot longer. But yeah,
But but this will, I mean, Arsenal did give them a nice 3-0 walloping. So like it'll
yeah,
tell we'll be able to see where we are in terms of you know looking at how Arsenal performed versus them and how we do,
yeah.
you know.
Knockout stage
Um
football is totally different, though. Premier League football and tactics
that,
in Premier League football is totally different to knockout stage football.
that is true. That is true. That is true. Okay, so what's I was looking right before you came on. I was just looking at your TikTok and I saw you talking to Dalo and you pretty much said the words that he needed, that I've been, saying, hoping that
Yeah,
he needs to hear. You told him we need to see the Dallo that we saw at the beginning of the season.
yeah,
And
yeah.
and bro, like that is what else would you say to like let's say because today probably Dallo is gonna start, right? On that right back position. I'm guessing that's what you're predicting for the lineup.
Um, yeah, I'm predicting Dallo might start before he goes on to international break. But if I see him again today, I'm gonna tell him, have a good international break. Finish this bit of the season strong. Finish strong.
Thanks, man.
Go into international break with a positive performance.
I had a feeling that he was overplayed fast. I had a feeling that like every cup game, every league game before Qatar would literally relying on Dallo, and he was putting in good performances, and he shows he's a player that needs like match rhythm and needs to be like connecting with the players all the time on the pitch to see the best of him. But I feel at the same time we burnt him down a little bit, which is partially why he's having difficulties getting back to those levels. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, you can't be overplayed if you play for Manchester United. You're never gonna be underplayed. I mean, if you think Dallo's been overplayed, as Varane has been underplayed. When was the last time Varane played 3 games in a row? When you play for Manchester United, Varane is the least played player in Manchester United in terms of availability wise. He was available, but he doesn't, as a first team starting 11 player, he's one of the least played players because he always gets a rest. He always gets rotated. And when you're playing at this level, with 4 competitions, you can't get rest. Look, Bruno Fernandes didn't get rest. Ericsson didn't get rest until he get injured. Casemiro, once he started balling, didn't get rest. Rashford doesn't get. You can't. And players know this. There's no such thing as overplaying. The reason why he's probably overplayed is not our fault. It's actually Qatar's fault because the World Cup fell in the middle of the season. This was never supposed to happen. Players finish the season and then go to World Cup. This year it happened. Is the difference this year is in the middle of the season we're having to go and do World Cup. So yeah, it is one of those things. Nothing you can do.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, we probably need to find a Varane replacement soon, because he's not really a center back that is durable to fight on all fronts next season. That's what you say.
Yeah, 100%. I can't go next year into Champions League thinking I have to rotate. I need everybody ready to play 4 games, 3 games in a week.
So who's the center back that you'd want?
I mean, Kim Min-jae is the number 1 centre back that everybody's talking about, isn't it? 42 million release clause. One of the best centre backs in the world right now. Right-footed, he can go alongside Martinez, who's left-footed. He can play in this system as well. Yeah.
Okay.
He's the player that I'm looking at.
Word, bro. Word. True City fan says y'all are thirsty for that oil money, huh?
100%.
Are you?
100%.
We're ready, man. It'll be nice to see Ten Hag with a real proper financial backing, and I mean, for me to add on to that center back proposition that you're talking about, I think maybe Guardiola would be a really, really good one too. I feel like he's quality and he's
from the Bella coach up as well.
Yeah.
Bella coach up as well. Yeah, from Southampton. There's centre backs and a few centre backs we could be looking at. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Well, Faz, man, it's such an honor to have you here. By the way, if you guys are tuned in, this is Faz from Planet Faz. Thank you, Pro5. Thank you, True City fans. Has dropped a like. He's on the way to the game right now. He's on the way to the game. And we're past the seven updates. What's this Chelsea fan talking about? Talking about 7, bro. You're Chelsea, man. Pro5. You know what happened yesterday. So you can't come over here and troll us. Anyway, what do you think? I know you said you're not like overly confident about how we'll play today, but what's your prediction, bro? What is your like
I
score line? I need you to
still,
give me some numbers and a scorer.
I think I'll still stick with the 2-1. I said that yesterday, and I still think we can get
Okay,
2-1 today. 2-1 should be doable. Yeah, still should be
two
doable. It's
one.
going to be tough because we did get 2-1 at Craven Cottage with Ericsson and Garnacho scoring. But yeah, 2-1 for me.
Okay, and who's scoring the two? Is it Anthony? Who is it?
I would hope so if he plays. I think if he plays and gets a goal, but because it's international break, I don't think he's going to play. I think he's got the
Yeah.
international break fever. But I think it'll be Rashford and maybe Wout Weghorst.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. That's good. Yeah, I can see you're actually about to arrive in Old Trafford because the connection keeps getting a little crappier.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
But that's I hope and your prediction that is right, bro, because we need to get through. If you saw what Haaland did, you are the man who said Haaland fast. You uttered the words Haaland is not your cup of coffee, your
Yeah,
cup of tea, right? Is that what
yeah,
you still
yeah,
stand by those words?
yeah. 100%, 100%. He's just look. Haaland is scoring fantastic amount of goals, but it doesn't mean he's gonna be my cup of tea players. Just because he's scoring goals doesn't make it attractive. That's just my preference. I
What?
much rather like a player. I like a player like Vic because he's scoring too many goals. Do you understand? The team is too reliant on him. Take him out the equation. What happens then? How many goals has he scored?
True
41, right?
City fan.
If you
True
take,
City fan.
if you,
I
if
apologize,
you
bro. Go ahead.
take away, if you take away 20 goals of Haaland this season,
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
let's say he had an injury or suspension or whatever. If you take away half his goals, where would Man City be? Where would they
I mean,
be? Just do the
bro,
math.
it feels like Alvarez can also do a job, bro. It feels like Alvarez can get in and
Right.
and give
Me,
you, they have.
I'm
Go
a,
ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
a fan of, I'm a fan of football, so I want to enjoy good football. It gets boring. That's not attractive. In my eyes, it's not attractive.
Yeah.
What's attractive is when the goals are shared. Yeah.
True, true, true. You like goals being spread around, but True City's fan says he's a striker, brother. He needs to score goals, and he's just doing what is in his job description, uh yeah, you heard it. You heard him right. The man stood by his statement. He stood by his. He says he wants the goals to be spread around. Yesterday, the last thing that I want to talk about on this stream is the Antonio Conte rant yesterday. I don't know if you heard. Are you still with us, Fast? Can you can you still hear me? He can. Anyway, but Antonio Conte pretty much yesterday, I'd say he quit on Spurs. He pretty much just said, "I am done." and Spurs have a culture, have a problem that's even cultural and systematic. And let me see if I can actually find a little portion of it and see if you can hear it. Hold on, let's see. There it is. Boom. Okay. As we lost you over there, I don't know if you still hear this, but
Yeah, I can hear you,
I'm
but the
going.
connection is really poor.
It's all good. When it's snap off, it snaps off. We're just listening to Conte's words real quick, just a snippet of Conte's words.
The club paid us a lot of money. The players receive money. Me receive money. You understand? Not to find excuse and don't have spirit or don't show the sense of belongings or don't show sense of responsibility, because we are showing this. And for me, this is unacceptable for me, because this is the first time in my career to see a situation like this. And until now, I wasn't able to change, not to change, but compare last season, the situation went to become worse.
Why, Antonio? Why do you think it is like this?
Why? I don't know, because they are used to here. They're used to here. Don't play for something important. Yeah. And they don't play, they don't want to play under pressure. They don't want to play under stress. Yeah, it's easy in this way. And Tottenham story is this. 20 years that there is the owner and never won something. But why? Only for the fault is only for the club or for every manager that stay here. And I have seen the manager that Tottenham had on the bench. You risk to disrupt the figure of the manager and to protect the other situation in every moment.
Wow, wow, wow. If that's not explosive, I don't know what explosive is, because Antonio Conte right now, pretty much he's in the mud. But now the thing about it is with Spurs, you know, they're a special team, because, you know, they fired Mourinho, right, just before a final. And that was one of the most spiteful sackings, you know, I've seen. And when we see, actually talking about weird sackings, the one that just happened a few days ago, Patrick Vieira on St. Patrick's Day, that was also weird. But anyway, but with Spurs, Antonio Conte right now is pretty much just sort of washing his hands and saying, you know, when things are going bad at a club, there's usually three variables to focus on. It's either the manager, the owner, or the players. You know, one of those things has to change. And at Spurs, it's always been the manager. That's what Antonio Conte is saying. He's saying, I am good. I'm a proven winner. There's nothing wrong with me. It's these guys that are not used to playing under pressure. What, bro? Do you think he's gone too far with what he said? What?
Look,
How you feeling?
The reason why, right? This is gonna take a bit of time to unbuckle, because the reason why Arteta can take a bit of blame and protect his boys is because Arsenal are serial winners of the FA Cup, right? They've won a trophy. They've got the most FA Cups. They've won a trophy with Arteta in the FA Cup. With Tottenham in the same situation, they've never won anything. They've won zilch. They've had some of the best managers come in, on the you know, most seasoned and veteran managers come in, yet they have failed. And it shows you in terms of, you know, what is Tottenham's culture? Can anybody tell me? Do they have a culture? Are they a buying and selling club? Are they a good youth generating club? Are they a good profitable club? Are they a good domestic cup winning club? What is their culture? They don't have an identity, except for Heung-min Son and Harry Kane. They don't have an identity, right? It's the similar situation you have in PSG. These guys don't have an identity. You need a manager, you know, a manager like Conte, to look when a team is not used to or competing in winning environment. You have to swallow the bitter pill that, look, we're not those guys. We will never be those guys. For us to become a winning team, you need a person like Conte to tell you as it is. Because the owner is probably thinking, well, I'm doing everything right. I've got you, Harry Kane. I've got you, Kulusevski.
Fast. Conte is complaining about backing. This was the first time we saw Spurs spend a lot of money like this in a transfer window to like
But
really back a money. You know,
yeah, but
I
that's
mean,
not enough. That's not enough, because they've still hold on. They've still got Bentancur. They've still got Hugo Lloris in the back. They've got okay. Harry Kane is fantastic, right? Harry Kane is fantastic. But guess what? So was Sadio Mane. So was Sadio Mane. So was Leroy Sané. So was Leroy Sané. You can't keep these players on. You need to learn to filter players on. So Heung-min Son is fantastic as well. Why is he still here? Who's the next person for Heung-min Son? Who's the next guy for Harry Kane? That's not backing. People forget buying a couple of players is backing. That is not backing. Why is Tottenham struggling with their youth academy? Where's Tottenham's youth academy players? Where's their version of Marcus Rashford's and Garnacho's and all of these Lingards and all of these players? Why are they not struck? That's not backing. Just splashing some money is not backing. Same reason why Jose Mourinho left Tottenham and went to win a trophy. He won a trophy last year.
Yeah.
And he ain't not backing. Roma ain't got no money.
But my feeling is like this, bro. It's like players have form, right? And it goes up and down. And so do managers. And sometimes when a manager's form is down, we find reasons to protect that manager. And right now, Antonio Conte's form might be down, bro. Like they had a match that AC Milan. Come on, Richarlison was so nice in Qatar, bro. He made us forget about human rights. We were about to boycott Qatar, and then Richarlison just became a different player. Why can Conte not get the best of Richarlison? You have Kane, you have Son, who were really good last season. You know, they were performing really well. Son's form has just been tanking. Why can Son's form not go up? The manager sometimes there's something wrong with this man. And I'm not saying he's not a winner. He's got accolades on accolades, but like his form is not good. And right now it's just one of those things where maybe they might just have to part ways and just say, you know, let's find a different manager who we can build with. Because the problem with Conte is like he's not somebody that's got a long-term plan, it seems. If you go get me Perisic.
But how? You tell me how. Where's Liverpool and Chelsea? Where's Newcastle? Newcastle been backed. Why is Newcastle below Tottenham? Why is Chelsea and Liverpool below Tottenham? I thought Liverpool have a fantastic back line. They have a fantastic goalkeeper. They have a fantastic front line. Why are they behind Tottenham? The table speaks for itself.
I mean, bro,
Conte has still done amazing, but the pressure is on because of media. That's what it is, because of how we put pressure on. But if you check the table, any better than Newcastle, Liverpool, and Chelsea. So what about Chelsea with 600 million spent? Go on.
That one is a different. It's a different case.
Look what happened once they sacked Tuchel. He started going from bad to worse. It is not Antonio Conte. I'm not going to blame on Antonio Conte at all. Antonio Conte is a very, 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 very good manager. Maybe his football isn't attractive, but that doesn't mean he's not a good manager and he can't win. Don't forget, the guy won the Premier League in his first season.
His accolades are there, brother. I'm not disputing them. I'm just saying right now, maybe he might just not be in the best moment of his stock right now, you know? And it's one of those things.
This is the perfect time to stick with him because, when he gets it right, he's going to really look at Arteta. When he gets it right, he's going to get it right.
So in your opinion, Joe Lewis and Daniel Levy, they heard that interview by now, that press conference. Do you think they're going to stick with him, or are they
have to? No, they have to. It's a bitter pill to swallow. It's a bitter pill to swallow. Did Ralph Ragnick tell us lies when he said 10 new players, heart surgery? He didn't tell us lies.
No.
Okay, is anything that Conte said lies? That all players are not winners. Nothing he said is lies. People just not used to hearing it. That's the problem.
It's the English media. They're like, well, Pro 5, I guess, agrees with you. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I'm glad Conte said what he said. You know, the players, the fans, the management above him, the owners, they need to hear it. That, by the way, I've won more trophies alone than all of you combined. Any of your players, Harry Kane won nothing in his life. Nothing.
True.
Sonny, Richarlison, they're not winners, man. These guys are not winners on a club level. It's got nobody except for Hugo Lloris, I think.
Yeah. He's the World Cup win. But speaking on Harry Kane, let's close on that. And would you take him at United or no? Let's bring it back to United. Would you? No.
Nah, very fantastic player, world class player. But I'm not thinking about tomorrow. I'm thinking about in 2-3 years' time. I'm thinking about the future. I'm building
what's wrong with you? You're thinking about the future. You have Varane right now. You have Casemiro right now. You still want to have them in the future?
There's a difference between building a castle and building a sandcastle. A sandcastle looks nice until the waves come and take it over. It looks nice when there's not high tide. When there's going to be high tide, I need Victor Osimhen, man. I need Gonzalo Ramos. I need those players to be available. I need those players to hold it down. Harry Kane will give us one beautiful season, win us something, and then filter out. He's gonna ride off into the sunset as Premier League, one of the best strikers in Premier League. He's just gonna filter out. Nothing more to it.
Wow.
There will
As I
be
can't
nothing.
believe you wanna sacrifice. You would rather go get a Victor Osimhen who's gonna take a season or two to adapt, and then
No.
you're now looking.
You don't need a
You're
season or two
looking
to adapt.
he needs to like learn from what Ten Hag wants. We you think he's gonna be plug and play?
Haaland didn't need a season. Haaland didn't.
That's true. Okay.
Nunes is still firing. Forget what people think of Nunes. Nunes is firing. Who is it? Luis. What's the left winger for Liverpool? Luis Diaz.
Diaz, yeah, Luis Diaz.
Diaz ain't needed time.
True. He came in and he just started performing. Okay. So all right. I mean, but playing for Man United is a different kind of thing, bro.
Martinez didn't need time. No. World-class players don't need time. They don't. They need a preseason. They need the manager's instructions, and they go and do a job. People who are able to do a job, they're able to do a job. You can't take that away from them. Harry Kane wouldn't need adapting because why? He's been in the Premier League. Well, what about Martinez? I thought Martinez is too short. He's been one of the best centre-back in the world. He's top 2 right now. You don't need this thing about need time to settle in. No, when you're good, you're good. You just go. That's all it is.
Okay, so Harry Kane out, Osimhen in. That's the song that
Faz there's Osimhen, there's Gonzalo Ramos, there's loads of players that we can go for, to be honest. Loads of players we can go for. There's Vlahovic. We can get Marcus Thuram on a free to add as well to someone that we already have. So yeah, loads of players.
So Casemiro, the Casemiro understudy, who's that? You.
I mean, for Casemiro, there's Lavia from Napoli. There's Caicedo as well. A lot of links with him.
Okay.
Anybody decent who can stop and hold the back line down. Yeah, I'll take him.
Brother, I don't want you to forget anything in the car, brother. But I gotta say thank you for being with us on your drive to Old Trafford, brother. Make sure you don't.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I think I'm just gonna lose network now, but I have to dip out. So
no,
yeah, thank you. Anyways,
it's been an honor having you, my brother, and picking your brain a little bit on other players. so we'll talk. Let's hope we get that 2-1 today.
Yeah, let's hope so, man. Let's hope so.
Yes, sir.
All right, then, bro. You take care.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. His name is Planet Faz. You can check him out. Right, his name is Faz, but you can check him out at Planet Faz. And yeah, that was the match build up with him, and he pretty much drove us there. He drove us to the field. So I hope you guys enjoyed the game today. I'm not doing a watch along today, so I just gotta go ahead and give a prediction, and I think I'm gonna go ahead with the 2-1 prediction, because that's how I was feeling before. Because when you look at the head-to-head record between Fulham and Man United, last game we won 2-1, right? Man United won 2-1. The game before that it was a 1-1 draw, and then prior to that it was 2-1, and then the game right before that that was way back now in 2019. These are all Premier League head-to-head records, by the way. It was a 3-0 win for Man United, and then a 4-1 win for Man United the game before that. So we've been winning a lot, and then it's just been reduced to 1-goal margins, or a draw. So I'm feeling like it's just going to be one of those 2-1 games again. As long as we can control Andres Pereira, as we talked about earlier on, that's the person that I'm scared about. Andres Pereira, we have to make sure that we control him. Shout out to True City fans. Shout out to you, Kush. Matakala, where was you? Yo, shout out to you, brother. You coming in late. Come on, Crystal Palace. Bro, I know. I had some stuff to handle yesterday, and so today actually I won't even be doing the watch along. I'm so heartbroken by that, but it is what it is, man. Make sure that we'll do the review. Obviously, I'll make sure that I watch the game properly, because I'm gonna have the the screen at work, just to keep glancing. But yeah. Anyway, that is the preview. That's the match build up. And thank you everybody that tuned in. Appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe as always. And peace out. We'll see you guys a little bit later. No watch along. Oh man, Kush, I know, brother. I know. I couldn't get out of it today, unfortunately. So, but
It is what it is.
it's just an FA Cup quarterfinal clash that we're supposed to, handle properly anyway. You know what I mean? We're supposed to just like handle Fulham like toast and put butter on, and then just like, chew that team up. So I'm expecting a goal from I feel like a defender has to score this time. It's been a while. I feel like, it's going to be one of those things where we see a Martinez score or a fullback. I feel like Luke Shaw might score, and Wergast, obviously. That's my prediction. Let me know your prediction. Favorite last words, says Kush. Wergast. That's my last word, bro. Werghast. No, I take back Luke Shaw scoring. I feel like it's gonna be Dallo. But I stand on the last words.